Thanks for joining me for your free yoga class. So we'll get ready to focus on your abs. You're only going to need about 10 minutes here, and then you're going to be freaking blasted. All right. Be sure to check out the free yoga class before this so you make sure you warm up your wrists and if you want your full body properly, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, first thing is we're going to get started in your favorite position, high plank. All right. So come down. Oh, and all you're going to need for class today is a mat for this sculpt class. And don't forget sculpt. We always pick a different part of the body and we target it. And for the free class, I figured, why not do abs? Everybody loves to get a good strong core, right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and take it down to the mat. All right, so if you need to stay and modify, you can always come onto your knees. So for a modified plank, walk your knees back so that they are not completely stacked. They're back, several inches behind your hips, but your shoulders are over your shoulders are over your wrists or even slightly ahead of your wrists. And think about pressing into your thumb and your index finger throughout this entire section, okay? Extend your right leg long and then extend your left leg long. And I want you to tuck your pelvis under and I want you to squeeze your glutes. That's it. Those are your butt muscles in case you didn't know. I had a student ask me that once, so I just want to clarify. Press the floor away. See if your chest lifts away from the floor even higher, and then you'll notice if you need to fire up your back muscles a little bit more. All right, and then we're just going to bend our knees and straighten, bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Keep pressing energy out the back heels. Bend and straighten, bend and straighten. Make sure you're breathing. Big inhales, big exhales. We're going to be building a lot of heat through this class. All right, we're going to take it into a down dog for a break on the shoulders here. In 6, in 5, in 4. Keep squeezing those glutes. In 3, in 2, in 1. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really press that floor away. All right. Now, if your heels are up like that, that's okay. If you can't get your legs straight and you need to bend your knees, that's fine as well. We go over that in our yoga class, so if you want to check that out, make sure you check that out. All right, so shift forward. I want you to take your right knee and tap it left and right and left and right. Left and right and left and right. And get it as close to your arm as you can. If you don't tap the whole time, that's okay. We're going to switch it out here. In 6, in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Switch it out. Take a quick down dog break. And then come back into your high plank. Take your left leg, tap left and right, left and right, left and right. Just for 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1, and take it back into downward facing dog. Woo! So notice that if you couldn't tap your knee to your tricep, just like me, get as close as possible. That is freaking hard. All right, so from here we're gonna walk our feet forward, sit our booties down. We're gonna roll all the way onto our mats here. Stack your knees over your hips to begin. Bring your arms out to the side. Now, if your low back is lifting up like this, bring it back down. So first of all, think about hugging your rib cage and your hips, your hip bones towards one another, okay? So you're really gonna be using your abdominals here, muscles. And I want you to think about, I couldn't even get my hands or a towel underneath your low back. So bring those legs back up, flex those feet, and then just move them as far away from your body as possible until you start to feel your low back want to lift away from the floor, and then stop. So we're going to call this like your set point, or this is your beginning point, okay? All right, and then we're just going to move our legs forward and back and forward and back, forward and back, just like you're sliding your legs across a table. Whew. Yes. Take big inhales and big exhales. Hug that back to the floor. All right, we're gonna pause it back in center here. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Now pause, and I want you to point those toes, and I want you to tap it down for 2 with your left and bring it up for 2. And take it right down for 2 and bring it up for 2. Down for 2 and up for 2. So we're just alternating legs on 2 counts. So it's left for 2, and then we take it right for 2. Down for 2, up for 2. Now let's take it down for 1 count, alternating legs. So it's tap and reach, tap and reach. Tap, then bring it back up. Tap, bring it back up. Think about exhaling as you're trying to reach your toe out as far away from your body as possible, and then pressing that back down and towards the mat. All right, we're gonna pause back in center here. In 6, in 5, in 4, you got it. In 3, in 2, in 1. Now bring both legs together. I want you to straighten those legs. Bring your heels together. Bring everything in for 2 and up for 2. So your legs are kind of at a 45-degree angle here for 2. So inhale down for 2, exhale up for 2. Now really press those heels together like you're holding something in between them. Down for 2 and up for 2. Let's take it 2 more slow, and we pick it up for 1 count down and 1 count up. Here we go. It's up and down, up and down. You got it. Up and down. So you're going to feel this a lot in your inner thighs and right in here in your crease of your hips, your hip flexor muscles. All right. Try to pretend like you're holding something in between your heels. My heels are moving. I'm like, hold still. And I'm also feeling it right here in my low core. All right, so give me 6 more of these, and then we're gonna hold our legs out straight. In 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Now hold it here, and then I want you to point both toes, and now I just want you to take little flutters, little flutters, little flutters, and if you can, lower your legs a little bit. Lower your legs a little bit. Lower your legs a little bit more. Without lifting your low back, lower your legs a little bit more. If you can feel your low back starting to lift, just stay where you are. Stay where you are. If you can lower your legs a little bit more, lower them, and then bring them back up. If you need to bend your knees, this is always an awesome modification. You can always bend your knees. Or keep your legs straight. This is the hardest version. Otherwise, bend your knees. So, there you go. Options. Levels. Always can make it more challenging. Always can make it easier. All right, so bring those legs up, and then let's take them back down. All right, you guys, just several more exercises, and then you're almost done. All right, let's take it down one more time, and then we'll back up one more time. All right, now let's hold it here. Let's take your legs down, and then take your legs back up. Let's take them down like we're making a circle, and then take them back up. Woo, I feel it a lot on the hip flexors, and a lot in my low abs down here. Woo. All right. Down, and then up. Make big circles down, and then big circles back up, and then big circles down, and then big circles back up. You got it. Down, and up, and down, and up. Last 2, last 1,
Awesome. Drop those knees for just a second. All right. Now, I want you to take your knees, grab your hands behind your hamstrings. I want you to rock and roll on your low back here for just a minute. This is our last exercise and you guys are done. Give yourself a little spinal massage. We're gonna roll up into our high boat. So we're gonna roll up into our high boat. See if you can lengthen your spine. Maybe you stay here with your toes on the floor. Bring your arms out and hold. And then maybe you just hover your toes. Maybe you bring your legs up here. Bring your knees so come onto your tailbone, and then bring your knees and chest as close as to each other as possible. This is really challenging. And then we're just gonna hold it here. And then maybe you try to straighten your legs as much as possible. We just hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You guys are done in the count of 3, 2. Hold it in 1. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. I just want you to lower down to half boat. And then just roll it up to high boat. And now you guys are done. But now let's take a little bit of a twist here, guys. Just with all that core work. I want you to just extend your legs out long into a big, wide leg. And just take a little twist to your right. Exhale as you twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist it left. And do that one more time. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist it right. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist it left. Awesome job, you guys. I'll see you in your next sculpt class. Remember, we're going to pick another part of the body to target, and I can't wait to see you there.